Welcome back. It is the Flow Friday Sports Show here on Flow FM, and it's time to get some tennis information out of the Ouyen Lawn Tennis Club president, Paul Dean, who's gearing up again for another busy night of action. Good to have you with us, Paul. How are you?
Yeah, going well. Thanks, Al. How are you?
Not too bad at all. Well, let's go back to last weekend where there were what has been described as perfect conditions, I dare say, in the time since. Not so much in many parts of your state, but nevertheless, nice conditions last time out for the Timburu v Speed game.
Yeah, we've had some pretty wild weather this week, but we're still here and looking forward to this Friday night. Timburu versus Speed. This is top versus bottom. And, we had a little bit of an upset here. The bottom team got up and rolled the top team. So that's actually given Speed a strong finals chance. It's put them back in the four. They're up and about and rejuvenated. Just going through these sections there, the ladies/mixed section, she was a tie there at 26 games apiece. In the men's section, it was Timburu who just got up there by just the 2 games there, 29-27. So that, obviously made it 2 games, the difference going into the mixed extra doubles. And in the mixed extra doubles section, the last section of the night was where Speed got on top and won the night. They won that section by 8 games. So that gave them a 6-game win overall. Final scores there was Speed 10 sets, 88 games, defeating Timburu 8 sets, 82 games. 3 sets winners for Speed were Joe Brady and Belinda O'Brien, while Nate Singleton, Lexi Munro and Ash Gillespie won their 3 sets from Timburu. So, good win to Speed there.
Okay, well, maybe we needed a bit of a drum roll there. So the bottom team taking out the top team, what were the reactions, Paul?
I'm in the Timburu team, so we were disappointed. We've given up top spot. We've dropped down to 3rd now, so disappointing on our half, but good on Speed. It was their first win since round 2, so they've been plugging away and trying, hanging in there all season. They had their full team pretty much on Friday night, and they got the points, and they're still alive.
Well, I mean, this surely blows the competition right open, doesn't it, Paul? We sort of thought we had our finger on the pulse, but I'm not sure anyone really did in the end.
Yeah, just when you think you've got it worked out and you think, this is going to happen and this is how the final's going to pan out, another little twist in the tail comes along and changes everything. And right now that was yet another one.
All right. In the other game on the weekend gone, we had Kiamal v Colwyn, the battle of the K's, as I describe it. So how did this one end up?
Special K's, we can call it. Colwyn was second on the ladder going into this game. Second or third, I can't really remember actually. I think they were second going into this game, and Kiamal were 4th. So, a little bit in between it. And this game went a little bit more as expected as the ladder position show there, with Colwyn winning they ended up winning overall there. But, they won the ladies/mixed section by 11 games there. And then they went on to win the men's section by 9 games there. So that made it a handy, comfortable 20-game lead going into the mixed extra doubles there. But we had a good little fight back from Kiamal. They fought back well, and they actually won the mixed extra double section by 13 games. So that came back right back at Colwyn there. But 13 games wasn't quite enough to make up the 20-game margin. So in the end result there was a 7-game win towards to Colwyn there. Final scores there: Colwyn 10 sets, 82 games, defeated Kiamal 8 sets, 75 games. 3-set winners there were Scott and Chloe Brady, their father and daughter there, so well done to those two. And 3-set winners there for Kiamal were Sam Magnasalis and Millie O'Shaughnessy.
Lots of movers and shakers. I'm still stunned by that first up game and how it ended up going. So looking at the table now, Paul, obviously you've got Speed in this weird sort of position where they could seriously mount a charge and surprise everyone. or they'll be in a scrap to potentially not take out that wooden spoon. So how do you see that battle going now? I mean, this is before we talk about tonight's games, of course, but this seems like we might get a really exciting finish. How many more games do we have, and how possible is it for Speed to overcome one of those other sides vying for second in Tarita and Timberoo?
Yeah, anything's possible once they get to the finals. Or if they do finish fourth, they will play the top team, and at the moment that is Colin. Anything's possible, and if they do lose, it's still possible for Colin to grab that fourth place. So with 2 rounds to play, we've still got a competition where all 5 teams are still alive and can still play finals. So, we can't ask for much more than that. Looks like we'll have a pretty exciting couple of rounds and then an equally exciting final series, I think.
Absolutely. Well, over to tonight, and it's looking like Colin may claim the minor premiership, while Tarita and Timberoo look destined to play each other in a semi-final. So this week we've got what's been described as the full dress rehearsal of that probable semi as Tarita and Timberoo play each other. Colin will do battle with Speed. So first to Tarita and Timberoo, a game that you'll be involved in. How do you see it panning out? It's always hard to call, and especially now after the results from last weekend. Yeah,
that's right. If the latter stays as it is now, this weekend will be a full rehearsal of the semi-finals as it stands. Colin versus Speed. If Colin win that, they will obviously be the minor premiers. Will stay on top. But if Speed happen to get up and win this, then that little fight for the top spot will still be open. The door will still be open there for the other 2 teams there in Tarita and Timberoo, depending on who wins that match to grab top spot off Colin. They have the bye in the last round there. And, if Speed lose, then the door's still open there for Kyle to come up and grab that 4th place, depending on what happens the next week, of course. And also depending on what... Kyle got the bye tonight, so they won't have any say tonight. But, what happens with them will depend on them next week, of course. And, it's looking likely that Tarita and Timberoo will play a semi-final. And, we've got that tonight. So, I don't know how to approach that, whether we hold a few cards up our sleeves for the semi-final or go full throttle and try to get the confidence up against against Tarita. Hard to say which way to go with that, but a couple of very interesting matches tonight.
Almost an awkward one, isn't it? I mean, you don't really want to go out there and play your best and hardest tennis, Paul. I mean, because you might firstly pull up, or someone might not be at their fittest the following week, and secondly, you don't want to play your final before you actually play your final. Yeah,
it's a tough one. I probably think you're better off going strong. You get winning form is always good form there. Get a bit of confidence going into the semi-final. But, I'd say that's what we'll be trying to do. But, there is a bit of an argument to, try to put a bit of, hold a few tricks up your sleeve or whatever, I guess. But you go out there and do your best, and hopefully your best will be good enough on not only tonight, but when the finals come around too.
I just feel like we're going to get a bit of Novak Djokovic / Serena Williams dark arts tonight, Paul. I feel like that might be on the cards, but I hope everyone just has fun and enjoys himself in the end. That's the main thing. We will speak to you again next week. That is Paul Dean, president of the Ouyen Lawn Tennis Club. It's certainly heating up there as we look to be on the final stretch. Great work phoning in, Paul. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Alice. Just a quick mention. A couple of us are heading up to Redcliffe tomorrow. Myself and Scott Brady are teaming up for a crack in the A grade comp there. We won the B grade last year, so we're going to go up and see if we can at least win a set or 2 in the A grade. We're not expecting to win that. Might be a bit beyond us, but we'll see how we go.